like Freddy.
Well, hey guys, welcome back to the Foopin Pod, episode number 8 or 9. Can't remember because it's been a while. Obviously, haven't posted in about a month. But no worries, guys. We're back. We're here. Anything you want to say?
As you can see, we're in a new location. We're no longer in the basement anymore. It's a big upgrade.
So you guys can't say anything about the basement anymore because we're no longer in one. Anyways, today's episode, obviously, is about the new releases. A few movies have come out, so would you like to entail us?
Yes, so today we will be talking about, comparing Spider-Man Brand New Day and Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
Yep, two big movies that have came out around the same time, so we're here to give our thoughts and opinions. And disclaimer, guys, these are opinions.
And they have spoilers.
Yes, also spoilers. So anyways, let's get started into it. Number one, Spider-Man. We'll be talking about Spider-Man first, and I want to get your first reaction and overall thoughts on the movie.
Yep, so I just watched the movie today for the first time. We watched the movie. It was Malachi's second time, my first. And my reactions were, it was a bit of a mix, but overall, I think it's a pretty solid film for a fourth film of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, so it wasn't too bad for a fourth movie. It's usually where it starts to go downhill, so I thought it was pretty good for a fourth movie. Yeah.
Me, I watched it twice, once again. The first time watching it, we had very high expectations, I'll say that, and we rushed over to the movies, expensive tickets to watch an extreme screen, running to the cinema basically because we were running late, ended up sitting right at the front, so we basically couldn't see anything except a huge Spider-Man in the middle of the screen. So we don't have the greatest view, so all the cinematography that everyone liked didn't really get to see that very well. So our opinion was basically based off of just the story alone, because visually couldn't really see much. And being honest, didn't really like it. Rated a 4 out of 10 for the first watch. But then after the second watch, really got to see things properly. I still didn't think it was the greatest movie. It's not the worst, definitely. But it was a little bit better than my first reaction, so I'll rate it a 6 out of 10. And I'd like to ask you what your rating was.
Yeah, so for my rating, I thought I'd just rate it, actually, yeah, the same. I'll just rate it a 6 out of 10. Like, it's nothing crazy, but it's still like a standard film.
It's not a bad movie. It's just, it's not what everyone else is saying, best Spider-Man movie ever. Like, I can see how you like it, but there's just certain things about it that makes me say that's not the greatest.
Yeah, it's definitely a handful, and to call it the greatest is, that's an overstatement.
And why? We'll get into why. What is your best and worst parts about the movie?
Without going too much into it, I'd say the best parts, probably, I like how we get to have more of just Peter Parker by himself. Like, him living by himself, having to figure things out by himself. Because if you think about it, in every other film for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, he's always had someone, whether it's his auntie, Happy, Iron Man, Tony Stark, Nick Fury, Zendaya, and Ned. So, like, this is probably the first time we've actually just had him all by himself. And yeah, that was a nice perspective. So I liked that aspect of it.
Yeah, I also like the usage of characters that they implemented in. Also, the way they use them, especially with the Spider-Man and the Punisher, their dynamic felt very comic-like. Accurate. Yeah,
felt like a comic crossover.
Yeah, like something you'd see in there. So I thought they did that well. And also other characters in there. Spoiler warning: Jean Grey. I thought it was good that she was in there. I was expecting more mutants, so I thought that'd be better. But yeah,
That's a start.
yeah. Also, Peter Parker's love life not going too well. I like that they did that because every other Spider-Man always has that issue with their love life, and it felt like Tom Holland's didn't really have that up until now.
And we had a packed theatre, and there was definitely a lot of reactions.
A lot of whistles.
A lot of loud reactions from everyone sitting around us when Zendaya, MJ, said she didn't love Spider-Man.
There was also a huge reaction, including an ovation or clapping of the hands when she allegedly kissed Spider-Man. However, I felt it was pretty obvious she was under control.
Well, I actually wasn't sure. I was confused.
Well, when we watched it straight away, me and Lane, we turned to each other and we're like, yeah, she's definitely under mind control. So I was waiting for you to say that, but you didn't even say it.
What I was saying to you is he dreaming this? Is this what he's thinking in his head? Or I didn't think of mind control because in the movie he had trapped the guy out of reach from mind hopping. So I was like, well, it can't be then. But then somehow it was.
Yeah, it was just the way. I think I was thinking, like, she's got a whole boyfriend, she's doing this and that. Like, why would she just kiss this random guy?
Yeah, like, I definitely thought, like, something's off.
And she was saying all the right things as well.
Yeah.
Just suddenly as well. So I knew it straight away. It was good, though. It was good to see.
And it was good to finally, for all the Hulk fans, have the actual Hulk back.
Yes.
Who we haven't seen since, like, Avengers Age of Ultron.
Honestly, I've been a Hulk hater for the last how many years, but they did him very well this time. Finally, we got a real Hulk doing Hulk things, not really conscious of who he is, like
just good old rage.
Yeah, good. Made a massive, huge, huge, but they made him big, and and like the Hulk. So it was good to see that. They made him more like the old Hulk. The old ones. And not just big green Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, not smart Hulk.
Not just big Bruce Banner walking around.
Something that kind of put me off was the comic shots that they recreated at the start of the film when it was the slow-mos. I don't know why.
It didn't look good.
They didn't really pull it off cinematically.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
It didn't look clean.
Yeah, and it looked like so forced, Like
it looked like AI did it, which is weird because they did it in real life, but I don't know what they did.
Yeah, another thing is that whole area, like whole section where they just did like all the swinging scenes in there. I felt like they were trying too hard to be TASM 2. And TASM 2, Loki did a better.
It's just way more realistic.
More realistic. I don't know. The thing about this movie, and I've said it so many times, is the Spider-Man suit. Like, I don't see him as Spider-Man. I just see Tom Holland in a suit. Like, the way his head shape was in the thing, I could just see Tom Holland. And I wasn't really getting that Spider-Man effect, whereas in the other ones...
You know, I'm glad I didn't get to see that, because that would have ruined the movie for me, so...
Yeah. Well, I just didn't see Spider-Man, that's why I didn't feel like... Anyways, like every other Spider-Man, there's a huge distinction between Spider-Man and Peter Parker. And this one, you can't really notice it. It feels like 24/7 he's just Tom Holland, just Peter Parker.
Well, I'll give him this. He has a great physique.
Oh yes,
Physique.
You know. I wanted to ask you about that. Would you prefer that physique or Captain America's physique on First Avenger?
I think either way, both is goated. So
But which one? You have to pick one.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'd want to be
Or
that
Shang-Chi.
huge. Shang-Chi. I can't remember. It's probably like the same.
Or Wolverine on Deadpool versus Wolverine.
That's like a lean cut.
Or Bucky on Winter Soldier.
Okay, so everybody.
Yeah, literally everyone.
Yeah, I'd go with Spider-Man's.
What's peak physique?
I feel like it's
That's good.
in the middle.
He's got pepperoni tits.
Yeah, he does.
Nah, but
He's not the only one.
any physique in film, what would you have? Rocky.
Rocky.
The
Yeah.
Russian guy in Rocky.
Ah, yeah.
Or even Rocky himself. You reckon? Nah. Anyways, off
Yeah,
topic.
what's-
Next question. Was the villain? Yes. Was the villain good or bad?
Was the villain good or bad?
Bad. I
P.
say
Diddy?
terrible. P.
Literally, when it revealed that the black guy was a villain, he just suddenly turned into P. Diddy.
He just
In a
looked
car.
like they made P. Diddy, the villain of Spider-Man, which was terrible. Obviously, Jean Grey is like a villain, but
like a misunderstood
she
anti.
wasn't really the villain
Like
at the end of the
Magneto.
day.
They were trying to
Yeah.
go for that take.
But P. Diddy wasn't the way. They should have done someone who was like, known or like cool.
Although I did like how they did that twist, like when Spider-Man realized that P. Diddy was lying to him.
I knew from the beginning though. I knew from the get-go.
I knew something was weird about him with the whole VMAX.
No, but I just from the get-go I knew like, yeah, these guys are the bad guys. The way he came in and he was like in the thing and they had the guns on him and then he comes through, he's like, Spider-Man, guns down.
Yeah,
lets him
like
in,
there's definitely a
we're
vibe about him,
friends.
but I didn't expect him to be like the main bad.
And then when I saw it was Jean Grey trying to get into the vault, I was like, yeah, she did. Because Jean Grey,
Oh, how about this? Here's a question
it's
I have for
obvious. It
you.
was so obvious. I
Talking
felt.
about the vault,
Yeah.
when P. Diddy was hiding in the P. Diddy.
Yeah, when Diddy was hiding in the...
When Diddy was hiding in the vault with like all his rich mates, sorry, with the other guards,
Yeah. They were
and
scientists.
someone was punching the vault, and we didn't know who it was.
It was Hulk.
Who did you? Yeah, when we didn't know. Who
Oh,
it was. Who did you expect it to be? Or who did you like? Who were you
I
anticipating to show up?
Someone cool, someone strong, a mutant. I was thinking Juggernaut at first.
Yeah.
But then I was like, why would Jean Grey want Juggernaut? So I was thinking maybe someone else. I thought it would
We're
be a
thinking
mutant.
hard hitters anyway. That were mutants.
Yeah, I was thinking. I
Yeah,
thought someone
Juggernaut's not
cool
a
was
mutant.
going to be in there, and I was very, very disappointed when there was no one in there. There's nothing in there except for P Diddy and the scientist.
Also, when we were confused why she was going to the vault, I just remembered she was trying to figure out what VMAX was, and she thought VMAX
Was her sister.
in the vault.
No, she
'Cause
thought
her
her sister
sister-
was in the vault.
No, because her sister said VMAX, and she's like, "What is VMAX?"
Yeah, but she thought it was like something to do where her sister's.
Yeah,
gonna
something to
be or
do with her sister.
Yeah. Anyways, irrelevant.
Well, it was relevant.
You guys tell us, but yeah, I was disappointed in the VMAX reveal. I thought at first as well when I saw her, she was looking up. I thought her sister was giving it before she died, like a way of escape.
Yeah, I thought it was saying like escape through the vent or
Yeah.
use the vent for something. But
it
it's
wasn't.
just saying, I'm gonna die,
Yeah.
and here's a vent.
I think it was she just tried to reach her sister at her dying moment, and then VMAX was what she was looking at. So, but anyways, that was dumb.
Yeah, that was built up. to
P
nothing.
Diddy was a villain. Yeah, could have made him a known character. Like they could have made like the Winter Soldier. Was it Baron?
Baron
Zemo?
Zemo.
Yeah, like someone like a mastermindy sort of villain, you know. I mean, I guess he had to lead that group, whatever was it, Justice or something.
Can't remember.
Anyways, so what was your rating?
We both gave it a 6,
Yeah.
which is pretty standard.
And now that we're done with Spider-Man, we're gonna move on to The Odyssey. So tell me, Isaiah, what did you think? What were your first thoughts, ratings, etc., etc.?
Yes, well, I'll start by saying before I watched it, and I think we can all agree on this, we didn't have very high expectations for The Odyssey.
Yes, yes.
Why is that?
First of all, I think personally, of course, disclaimer, I'm not really a huge fan of Christopher Nolan films, as I've said a million times. No, he's not a bad director, he's a really good one. But
What are you trying to say?
He's a good director. I just personally, some of his movies I find a little bit boring at times. Long, always long, very story based. It's just not my cup of tea. But yeah, so I was expecting this to be another one of those. Not interesting, boring. But it wasn't. And quite enjoyed it actually. It was a good movie.
Yeah, I think I get it because a lot of his movies are psychological, and you have to like try and unlock the hidden meaning, and
which isn't bad,
but it's all the time.
Yeah,
like
it's
Tenet,
yeah,
Interstellar,
yeah, and they're good movies. It's just except Interstellar. I think that one's so teats.
And I think that's why the Odyssey was different, because it wasn't hard to understand what they were what the message was.
Yeah, it was just a good depiction of the story, already established story. He brought it to life, gave us the experience through film, so it was good. Enjoyed that. Yeah. Well, how do you feel about the movie?
Well, yeah,
something that made you feel good. You felt good about something.
I felt good about something. Well, as I said, we didn't have high expectations, but when I watched it, I don't know, it was really, really good because it felt like I was immersed. I don't know if you felt the same, but I felt like I was part of the journey.
Yeah. You just felt like you're a part of the long journey. Of Odysseus.
Like when they were on the boat, it felt like we were on the boat.
Yeah. Felt like we were one of his men alongside him. And yeah, that's good storytelling. It's good
good visuals.
Building. Yeah,
great
good
visuals.
Felt like we were in Greek mythology.
With black Greeks.
Yeah. Yeah, except for that. Yeah.
There's a tiny little errors, but
yeah.
Tiny.
Elliot Page. Two things.
It's very controversial.
One good, one bad. Bad thing was that she was a man. And I don't know why she said that, and obviously it's going to be controversial to the certain people, but yeah, I feel like I reckon she was all good in X-Men, the old one. So her becoming a man was I felt sick.
Are we talking about the Odyssey?
Yeah, because in X-Men she was all good. I remember as a child watching. Anyways, good thing was that she wasn't Achilles, and I don't know who.
Yeah, who the hell started that rumor?
Who said she was
Elliot
Achilles?
Page was Achilles. Who said that? Because we all believed it.
Yeah, I believe that. That's why I was going in like, yeah, this is gonna be dumb, and then she's not. Oh, he's not. She's not. And then I was like, oh, that makes her fine. Then she just dies in 2 seconds. Like,
yeah, it turns out he's just playing a poofter.
Christopher Nolan didn't depict the beautiful woman of Greece very well, though, or the most beautiful woman in Greece.
Not saying they're not beautiful, but it's not
It's not accurate.
Accurate. And all the people are gonna be like, oh, historically accurate.
It's not accurate, even though it's a fake story.
That's the word.
Mythology.
Not necessary.
Yes, not necessary. I mean, you probably felt it was necessary because of this day and age.
Yeah, exactly. Like
inclusion.
That's what it feels like. It felt like he did it just to check boxes, but it was all right because it was only just short screen time. But it's like, wasn't necessary.
Yeah. What was your favourite scene in the movie? Mine?
Just let you up.
I saw you were going to say it, but I thought you were going to say my favourite. Okay, you say it.
No, go.
I think they did very well, this scene. It was very poetic, very
Great, you took my scene.
metaphorical, and they depicted it very well. And there was a scene with the sirens. The sirens.
Trumpets.
The siren song, the trumpets. Yeah, depicted it very well. Obviously, we don't know what the sound is, but the music that played gave nice eerie feel, along with his dialogue. I thought matched very well, and then obviously visually seeing him
In pain.
So we can only guess what it is, but we can all guess what it is, and I feel like it is different for everyone. That's why they didn't just play a sound and say this is the sound. And I thought that was good.
That was clever.
And then the stupid Asian man taking out his earwax and jumping off. Very accurate, because you could tell he was very curious. And then he's stupid and took it out. Because everyone dies, except for Odysseus. But anyways, your favourite scene?
I got a few favourite scenes, but the one that I thought was pretty cool was obviously the sirens, but also when Odysseus and them break out of the horse and they go around at night murdering all the guards of Troy, and then the part where they take out the gate guards and then drop the what?
5-year-old kid favourite scene. And the cool big guy comes
No,
out.
no, I'm getting to the part. Shut up. What I thought
And
was
the cool
cool.
guy in black comes out of the gates.
Not even that. Was when they drop the torch and then it shows the whole army waiting behind the wall.
Yeah, and then the cool big black guy comes out.
As if he wasn't cool. As if you didn't think he was cool.
Yes, also another favourite scene of mine.
No, I'm not finished.
Okay,
Actually.
apologies.
Drops that and then...
And the cool black Agamemnon.
No, it wasn't even Agamemnon coming in. It was that the army was
yeah.
waiting there.
Yep.
And we didn't know that. That was cool visually.
They depicted the Trojan horse very well as well.
People hate that, but it looked cool.
Or like the inside of it. I felt like the outside was, I mean, a little bit inaccurate, but like you'd think it'd be more shipwrecky. But also, it could have been like that. So it doesn't. Who cares? It's my thought.
Yeah, the inside was cool.
The inside.
Seeing their pub.
Yeah, exactly.
Like drowning and that was tough.
Yeah, that was and seeing that they would have been in there for days, they would have struggled. The claustrophobia.
Yeah, like you felt it.
It was a good depiction, yeah. And somehow they fit the IMAX camera in there. Oh, which is another good thing about this movie. Now that we're talking about it, CGI. No CGI use, or not much at least.
As minimal as they could.
Which is amazing. Got to give them props.
Amazing.
The Cyclops I thought was definitely CGI, but it's not.
Like a very convincing CGI.
Yeah, I was like, this is definitely CGI.
But no, they built a massive puppet.
And then the transition from the humans turning into pigs was apparently animatronics or something.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I thought, personally. Couldn't wrap my head around that one, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, so props to them.
I think they also helped with the visuals. Was just knowing that it was real.
Everything's practical. So, it's another check on the checklist.
It's what it has over Spider-Man.
Yes, definitely. Spider-Man felt, a lot CGI, and also his suit was an issue for me. It looked good, colours were good, suit was good, but his head shape.
You just hate his head.
The head shape.
You hate how
he
you
needed
see
the
his
mask.
ears.
And his head shape. It was small and like a pea. Pea head. But anyways, Odyssey. My second favorite scene I wanted to add in, which is tied, is Agamemnon's aura in Hell. What is it?
Oh, and Hades.
Hades. His aura when he comes out and his dialogue.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I think
Take your time, assess.
I think a good thing about the Odyssey is every time they talk, it feels like it's necessary. Like they don't waste a scene.
Yeah, and it's just
Just delivered amazingly. It was so cold when he showed up.
Anyways, yeah. So
Yeah,
ratings. What do you rate it?
Um,
So remember, we rated Spider-Man
Spider-Man
6 out of 10.
yeah, I would give the Odyssey. I would give it an 8.5. Just because of some little things here and there. I didn't mind that it was long because it felt like it was put into chapters.
Mm-hmm.
I would give it an 8.5 or an 8.
Yeah, I put it as 8. Originally I said 7, but on further thought and watching it again, 8 is my answer. And yeah, beautifully written, well executed, great movie, Odyssey. Yeah, and now we're gonna compare the two movies. So bear with me as I get our script. Quickfire. Spider-Man versus the Odyssey. Which had a better story?
Oh, the Odyssey. It's a book adaptation.
Yeah. Book adaptation. Spider-Man's story. Yeah, it wasn't that.
It was a bit all over the place.
I felt it was predictable. Yeah. Better characters.
The Odyssey. I liked how each character was a strong written character.
I would say Spider-Man, and only because just the characters used, comic book characters. Spoiler warning: the Punisher, Spider-Man. They executed their
Yeah, they had a great chemistry.
their relationship felt like a comic book crossover, which I liked. And then obviously Jean Grey. So yeah, I'll give that one to Spider-Man myself. Better action. Spider-Man, I believe.
Well, yeah, they're two very different.
And
Fighting
it's because
styles.
Spider-Man is an action movie.
Yeah, Odyssey actually didn't lean much into fighting, eh? It was more just
More story.
the in-depth story. So yeah, Spider-Man.
Better visuals.
The Odyssey.
The Odyssey, definitely. With that whole CGI,
The effort.
non-use. And then Spider-Man's wasn't that great, yeah. Visuals. Better soundtrack.
The Odyssey.
Odyssey, definitely.
Steve Lacy though. Don't ever forget that. Gotta tag everyone in there.
Take everyone, Steve Lacy's in Spider-Man, guys.
Yeah.
Better acting.
Not that I remember his song.
Better acting.
Better acting.
My thing with Odyssey is that they don't really change much. Like, they don't put on any Greek accents or... Like,
yeah,
it's still
that is
American.
true. That is true.
But they did act well. But
I really like their delivery, the actors did.
yeah, it was definitely good acting. Agamemnon's
Yeah, it was just always
yeah.
Agamemnon.
his little speech there. But I think Tom Holland did a really good job as
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he
As
carried
Peter Parker as well. He did a really good job. So I'll give that.
Yeah, that one can go to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
A lot of emotions.
More emotional. So not just sad, but also how it made you feel. Definitely Odyssey.
Yeah, I did feel things during Spider-Man, but the Odyssey was a
Felt
lot.
things were feeling in the pool. No.
No, but the Odyssey had a lot more to it
Yeah.
than just sadness. It was
Yeah.
like a lot.
Yeah, a lot of different things. But yeah, Spider-Man did actually make you feel things, especially with the MJ stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, Odyssey gave you more variety of different feelings and
Yeah,
stuff.
So
So
Odyssey.
more impactful, definitely. Better cinema experience, Odyssey. I didn't have a good cinema experience with Spider-Man
Both times.
both times. Yeah, so the second time, tell them about the second time.
So the second time we came in late, sat by some nice people, on the edge, and then turns out the one time we're sitting on the edge in a full theater, there's all these kids, teenagers, that just for some reason need to walk in and out of the cinema every 10 seconds.
Singing songs on their way in,
walking past us.
walking up and down, and then at the quiet, most emotional part,
At those emotional part.
at the end where it's Tom Holland and Jean Grey having their heart to heart.
Someone opens the door.
Someone opens the door, and then the other cinema next to us is getting vacuumed or something, and you can hear a loud vacuum during the most emotional, quiet scene.
Oh.
And then people walking in and out.
And then the same people walking in and out start boxing next to us.
They start boxing in
And
the
we're like,
cinema.
why did you come to the movies if you're not even going to watch the movie? They literally started boxing.
Like a group of 3 to 4 people.
In the aisle
And it
next to us.
wasn't real boxing either, it was just like funny.
It was like mucking
laughing,
around, but it's
mucking
like,
around, pushing each other.
Why now? Like, why? Yeah,
Anyways.
that was terrible.
Which will age better? 100% Odyssey.
Yeah, Odyssey.
I think it'll be a movie that'll be watched back many times. And apparently the story of Odyssey is like taught in schools in America. So I feel like if that's the case, then they'll probably show the movie.
Yeah, well,
Like how we watch Oppenheimer when we learn the history.
we've had
about-
schools here, I've seen on Facebook, they've taken their classes to go watch it, so
Yeah.
yeah, we're not even in America.
So yeah. Which will be remembered in 10 years.
Odyssey.
And the last one, the big one, which movie was actually better? And if you didn't notice by now, the Odyssey was a much better movie
We think it's the Odyssey.
than Spider-Man. Spider-Man was 6 out of 10, Odyssey 8 out of 10. And yeah, if you think otherwise,
Good for you.
you just don't know ball. Anything else you want to add?
No. Just yeah, we'll keep updating. And what are
Yep.
we waiting for that's coming out? Do we know?
Oh yes, new releases. Batman 2's been announced.
It's in development.
Yeah, it was a good sight to see. Was that poster real? He's in the snow, eh?
Apparently, those aren't going to
okay.
happen with the whole snow concept.
What did Caleb see?
It was just fan art. But I swear I saw a thing and it said like, it's not gonna take that route of the whole snow and blue thing.
Yeah, I didn't really think it would, but I was hoping.
And then again, they never said it was. That was just like us fans that wanted that.
No, I think this is real. Well, it's a verified account, but it might be fake verified.
Well, it's got Catwoman. She's not even in the movie.
Where's Catwoman?
Swipe.
Oh. You know, these are fake.
Yeah.
Anyways, Lanterns are coming out, and I'm excited for it. I think DC's on the come up. I think it's going to be a DC era soon, especially with the MCU coming to an end, rebooting. But anyways, looking forward for Lanterns. Hopefully it's not dumb. It definitely could be dumb, but yeah, from what I've seen in the trailers, I like it so far. Obviously, don't like that. It's leaning towards the black one more than Hal Jordan.
Yeah, and apparently Hal Jordan's gonna pass on his role or die, which I thought was stink.
Yeah, that's stinkers.
Like, we just got him. Okay.
And he's a good Hal Jordan as well. I like who they casted. But anyways,
yeah, who won't get too into it.
Yeah, we'll get into that in another episode when it comes out. Martian Manhunter's going to be in it though, which is I thought was cool.
Species.
I didn't actually see that. You just told me.
Yeah, it's a species.
And then Avengers is coming out at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So
it will overshadow everything.
Yeah, if it's good though.
People are gonna watch it.
Could be a flop. Yeah, everyone's gonna watch it definitely. Everyone watched Spider-Man and it wasn't even that good. I mean, it was a good movie, but not the best Spider-Man movie I've seen. Oh, which I also want to say, I don't think that Spider-Man movie was a top 8 or top 10. I don't think it was a top 10 Spider-Man movie.
It's definitely not a top 5, at the least.
I would rate it at the same level as TASM 1. and Spider-Man 2. Tom Holland Spider-Man, the one with
Far
Mysterio.
From Home, yep.
Yeah, I'd rate it on that kind of level.
Kind of like a filler movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't really change anything
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah, yeah.
Spider-Man 1, Tom Holland's Spider-Man 1, that was great.
Yeah, that was a really good
That's
movie.
great. Still
the third
is.
one obviously was better.
But at the same time, that has like everyone in it.
Yeah. Spider-Verse is better. Yeah. All of the old Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's era was better.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. But anyways, we're back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Feepin' Pod. We're ready to get back into posting. It's been a while. Obviously relocated. But yeah, content soon to come.